It is time now for Peter Channel Midnight News on this early Saturday morning, October 29th, 2016. Good morning to you all on this early Saturday morning, 29th of October 2016 on an early Saturday morning. Here are your news lines, and our top story at 12 midnight hour on this early Saturday morning is Hillary Clinton called in the FBI to clarify the details of investigation, saying voters deserve to get the full and complete facts. As emails and Anthony Weiner inquired jolt Hillary Clinton's campaign. After hinting for weeks about a groundbreaking design to lure more customers to solar energy, billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk on Friday showcased a line of high-designed roof tiles that generate power from the sun without the clunky panel sold. There was a panic mode at President jet in Chicago Thursday after a loud bang was heard on the plane caught fire during takeoff, sending a huge plume of smoke over O'Hare Airport and forcing the world's aboard. Ed could use emergency slots. Gavin Grimm is suing in his Virginia school district to use the board's platform which corresponds to his gender identity. Amon Bundy addressed members of the news media during the occupation in the Mahar National Wildlife Refuge in January. Istanbul, Turkey. Rebel fighters launched a new offensive in the Syrian city of Aleppo on Friday, unleashed a series of deadly bombings and mortar attacks and governmental positions aimed at breaking the siege of rebel control of the eastern. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has made a solemn promise. No more swearing. Duterte would famously cursed the Pope and used a slang term that translates President Obama was sending flying back to Japan. Benedict Johnson of the Reform Party and Arthur Papa Bright Future are seen ahead of the parliament election national as asking voters to choose between pirates and establishment. Men of Philippines and Philippines U.S. are trying to verify if a Chinese Coast Guard ship that left its speeder show allowed Filipino fishermen back to the rich fishing area that China seized in 2012, triggering tensions in the South China Sea. Fort Steele, Oklahoma. Major General Jen Massey was just days away from taking command of the U.S. Army Space and Missile Defense. Commander of the Red Zone died by suicide. Officers say men didn't go jail hungry after making a stop at a fast food restaurant he led Arizona police on a car chase. Advice intended to dramatically help slow aircraft upon London wasn't operating when a jet carrying Vice Presidential candidate Mike Pence skidded off of LaGuardia runway. Thursday night, federal officials said official email sent to Hillary Clinton campaign chairman John Perez may have been so sophisticated that it fooled the campaign's own IT staff who at one point advised them was a legitimate wanted to change his password. Sacramento, California recovered $15 million related to the Ponzi sting management nearby. Bernie Madoff, as part of an agreement liquefying a $27 million status, the Bill's investment advisors officials said on Friday. It was just 2 months ago that Mondelez International, $70 billion international snacks and businesses formerly part of Kraft Foods, executive attempted to acquire chocolate behemoth Hershey Company. ExxonMobil Corporation wanted it to be forced to eliminate almost 20% of the future oil and gas prospects, yielding a sharp decline in the global energy prices. The fastest U.S. growth in 2 years failed to resolve a debate from the Federal Reserve Board of room to the presidential campaign trail about whether the world's largest economy is emerging from an ascendant funk. Workers moving with the top marble layer that the tomb said to be Jesus Christ and the Church of Holy Spirit in Jerusalem as a restoration team has peeled away from a marble layer in the first time in the centuries in an effort to reach what it believes. SpaceX still doesn't know what exactly caused Falcon 9 rocket explode in September, but the company said it has narrowed down the problem to one of the few helium pressure vessels in the proportion rocket. The common swift of the span in the sky, and their assessment said ship like a torpedo with long blade-like wings, it effortlessly swoops and soars to fight in the air, running the wind out of a creature of mythology. Final pulled date of transmission received by Probe News. A deadly measles complication that kills kids in years after they seemingly recover may not be as, whereas Dr. Spot researchers said Friday. A global clinical trial to test the effectiveness of hormone contraceptive shots of men found that the shots successfully sperm production in only 96% of men who completed the study. People who suffer from chronic urinary tract infection may want to put down the cranberry juice as the once promising cranberry treatment is looking less and less an alternative cure for UTIs and more like a folk tale. Marijuana grows at a legalization voting cover may herald in the Prohibition era. Washington and New York City man who died after he had once put in a police chokehold busted Hillary Clinton's campaign. Thursday when WikiLeaks revealed email conversations about using and for protest gun violence. Orlando, Florida, President Barack Obama doubled down Friday on his endorsement of Hillary Clinton announced that the FBI announced that it reviewing discovery emails related to the personal server. At a cabinet event in Maine, Donald Trump told the crowd he hoped justice would be finally served. Although signs in the world won't definitely infuse that in the Clinton supporter, she takes it underground about a week ago. Looking at the stocks now, drop April 49 at 161.19, SP 500. Down 6.63 at 2126.41, and Nasdaq down 25 at 87 points at 190.10. Alright, looking at Some local news from the Attleboro Sun Chronicle. Attleboro. Majors Greg and Irene Norman come from different parts of the world, but whenever they have gone as officers and pastors, they brought people together under the banner of Salvation Army. Their husband and wife team recently became the pastor of the Attleboro Bridges Hope Corps, which operates a war civilian and social service ministry at 5 Mechanic Street. Their appointment followed a string of urban assignments, most recently in South Boston. They succeeded Captain Lloyd Greenfield, who administered the Attleboro Corps for the last 4 years. Mansfield police say they nabbed a masked bandit Friday in a dumpster beyond Dunkin' Donuts on South Main Street in an audacious daytime break-in. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but Joel Mercer's first vote for the president going to Hillary Clinton. Mansfield, when first grader Ethan Walden came to aid his mom and son with an allergic reaction to bee sting last May. It was an extraordinary act that probably saved his mother's life. Foxborough, more than 200 school committees and messages have taken a stand against question number 2, which calls for more charter schools. Attleboro, man arrested in a drunken driving twice in 1 week last year during the Christmas and New Year's holidays was given probation after pleading guilty on Friday. Look at that news around the state. Oh, let's go to New England Alerts report at 12:06 a.m. We're in the Manchester, New Hampshire at 715 2nd Street at Montreal. Peter Chill News Time is 12:07 on this early Saturday morning, and it is time now for traveling transit report. Baby, I'm on the subway systems looking good. West train 537 10:30 a.m. expected to operate. They're scheduled between Newtonville and Worcester Union Station and ferries day out looking good. Alright, how is Zimbabwe's are doing on this late for right now early Saturday morning? Let's start off in New York City where as President Buffins Inspector in Grand Central Parkway in Queens, Belt Parkway westbound side of Lowell and JFK, Belt Parkway eastbound side of Backdown in Brooklyn, 278 southbound side of Backdown of the Bridges in Brooklyn. 95 on the southbound side of Lowell and 287 in New Rochelle, New York. 95 on the northbound side of the Backdown of Bridgeport, Connecticut stretch. 25-8 on the southbound side is Backdown after the Merritt Parkway. 146 southbound side Backdown 1595. In Providence, 95 southbound side Backdown downtown Providence, Mass Park eastbound side of Lowell, 128 out in Weston. 190 on the northbound side of Backdown the West Boylston stretch. And up north, the Vermont New Hampshire Main Line was out looking good in the States 87 southbound side is backed up by Ridley and Champlain, New York, and all with 15 on the southbound side it is backed up. In 7 Quebec, headed towards Montreal. 890 westbound side is backed up Schenectady. Peter Chill News Time is now 12:08 on this early Saturday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. Checking out some little patches of sprinkles and rain showers stretch around Citrus and Marshfield and southeast of Hanover, and a little patchy rain showers northwest of Avon, Massachusetts, and patchy rain showers around Quincy and Walston, and stretching into Crasset and Hingham. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight, most skies go about 30 degrees, northwest about 9 to 11 miles outside, 24 miles out. Saturday, Port sky about 57 degrees, southwest about 5 to 13 miles out. Saturday night, most skies go about 31 degrees to 51 degrees, southwest about 8 to 11 miles outside, 23 miles an hour per. Sunday at 35% chance of rain May after 3 p.m. Most skies got about 6 miles, about 37 degrees. Winds northwest are about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Shifting to 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chesapeake there's 35%. Monday, mostly sunny, pop skies got about 51, about 34 degrees. Tuesday, mostly sunny, most skies got about 57, about 46 degrees. Wednesday, partly sunny, pop skies got about 66, about 45 degrees. Thursday, partly sunny, skies 61 degrees. Thursday at Chesapeake, most skies got about 42 degrees, and Chesapeake there's 30%. And for Friday, pop skies got about 56 degrees. Currently not near, it is an overcast night, and we have a temperature of 45 degrees, humidity 94%, and Mansfield 45. And that's me for the Peter Chill Midnight News on this early Saturday morning, October 29th, 2016. I'm Peter Chill. Good night. With a goodbye today, $2. See you later this morning. Good night.